Wow. What a show, right?
Met you,
Oh,
me.
what a show. Is my sounds gonna work right here? Hold on. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
brother.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Grown-ups in
yeah.
between cheering and babies. Right about now, it's the Public Enemies post show for WWE Wrestlepalooza on ESPN. Wow, that's very interesting to say, huh? I mean, some of y'all probably watched it on like Netflix or whatever. Y'all got y'all VPNs and you know what I'm saying and all that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I'll get there one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just old school with it. You know what I'm saying? Still bootlegging like the bootleggers. You know what I'm talking about? When I go to the barbershop after I get braided, you know what I'm saying? Dudes still pop up in there, CDs, DVDs. I got all the latest and greatest. You feel me? AEW Revolution. He got Bad Blood 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. You feel me? On deck. I'm like, bro, you about a year late on both of these. You feel me? But it's all good. It's all love. We still handle business, man. Gresh, what is going on, my G?
You mentioned, brother, that you watched the stream illegally. Well, let me tell you something. At least you didn't post your stream for the world to see because they are clipping those streams like crazy. And it is all I will say.
He says, the cream always rises to the top. Yeah, I do that shit. Hey,
Cream
no,
always rises to the top.
I'm
Munch
keep it a beam with you.
me.
I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. I actually watched the show on ESPN. I subscribed to the app. I wanted the experience to see how it was gonna go, what the you know what I'm saying, what it was gonna be like, if it was gonna lag, if it was gonna buffer, you know what I'm saying, just how it was gonna be. You feel me? I'll tell y'all right now, overall experience, the stream was great. Not a single problem with it. You feel me? But I mean, they already been had the infrastructure. All they did was kind of transition it over to the new, yeah, I mean, you feel me, for the platform. But if I really keep it a being with you, when I went to subscribe to it, there is absolutely no opportunity to do like a no ads option. So
Mm.
so shout out to y'all with y'all VPNs and those of y'all that was
We
watching
still
on.
got hit with ads too.
I mean, yeah, but I got like straight commercials with the logo and the gear just turning talking about
Oh,
WrestlePalooza is on commercial.
in our case, we just got loops of videos of just the generic music background, and then it was just a random WrestlePalooza ad about the Usos. That was
We
literally
got
it. So we still got a commercial.
we got hella smashing machine commercials.
Yeah, you would think this was an episode of Raw with these commercials.
Oh man, yeah. If that's what the experience is gonna be like, I mean, I don't know, man. More power to you. Y'all get y'all money, but y'all not here to hear us talk about the ESPN. You feel me? And the app and the platform and all of that. Y'all want to talk about the wrestling. Y'all want to talk about the matches. Y'all want to get down to the ism. Y'all want to get down to the shit. Make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Hit the like button, smash that. If you ain't, if you're brand new to this, if you know what I'm saying, if you're true to this, go ahead and subscribe if you ain't already done that. Gresh. Cody Rhodes is still your undisputed WWE champion.
Yes, sir. This was a particular match that I had no high expectations for because the build to me was non-existent. Like it was Drew took out Cody. He went to go film Street Fighter, and then he came back to save Randy Orton, and then this match was made official. This was literally the last match they made official. So it's like, oh, y'all pretty much went the bare minimum. I'm gonna keep my expectations at the bare minimum. So the match was solid for what it was. But Cody Rhodes is still the undisputed champion. What's next? Drew, they could go with the if you look at the finish, we can definitely talk about the finish. He had a bum knee. They can go, oh my, he can complain like he always does and say, hey, I want my rematch. But I'm like, but your knee's still a bum. So it's like you can get a rematch, but you still gonna have a fucked up knee. So don't go that route. But nah, the match was what it was.
The match was what it was. I thought that I thought that the bum knee was all too convenient. I'm not gonna lie to you. Drew had hit Cody with that Alabama slam early on in the match on the steps outside the ring, and that was dope. But then, like, I don't know, I felt like Cody like kind of got back on the offense a little bit too fast after that, and then you feel me came through with the superplex. Like, come on, bro, like you gonna superplex somebody like literally like 90 seconds after you get your whole face smashed in on a little aluminum foil steps on the outside. That's crazy, bro. Like, I just feel like they should have did a little bit more with that. But yeah, like you said, the match was the match. They had that little spot where like they had the little confusion with the ref and like in the corner, and the ref jumped out of the ring and Drew did the little roll up or whatever. And I'm thinking, like, how far did the ref run up the ramp? Because that nigga was gone, bro. Like, he back for real. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, cool. But like you said, another thing that he could complain about, you feel me? Because like that was the phantom victory that they gave him in that moment, in a sense.
he saw that big giant dude running towards him, so he just said, "You." That's how fast he ran. Ran faster than remember, I forgot who ran, like who sprinted out of the building. I think it was Ricochet. The man was gone. That's how fast that breath was running.
Yeah, he was up out of there. Pew.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, man. You feel me? Especially in the ending of this shit. You feel me? I'm like, damn, this is how y'all go off the air on y'all ESPN debut, like dumbass regular 1, 2, 3. Cody stands there with the belt. Hogan got a pose type shit. Like, it just didn't really feel like they really like. I don't really feel like they stuck the landing with this show. You feel me? I really don't. It just felt like there was more to be done, and there was more that was left on the table, and they just like we said the other day when we was doing the flagship show every Thursday, 7:20 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm talking about? Paint by numbers type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The entire card was paint by numbers.
Yeah.
From the structures to the producing style of the matches. Hell, like it's like, I'm curious for the ESPN who don't watch wrestling often. I wonder how they feel about this experience. Like, is this something that they want to stick around and watch, or is this just something that they're like, you know what, I got ESPN, I'll put it on just to put it on to get my money's worth? Like, are they interested? I'm curious. I'm not talking about the Laps fan or the wrestling fan, like, because they're on this big platform that is ESPN, that is global. Like, I wonder how they feel about it. Because me personally, if I was like tapped out and then try to get back in, this wouldn't be the card that bring me back in.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, like, shit, the what is it? The ESPN reps and shit, they was right there front row, you know what I'm saying? So they got a bird's eye view of what was going on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they have opinions. But I mean, like, for me, it just like honestly, it just like overall, it just kind of felt like they missed the mark. But we won't stay there. We won't stick here with it. You know what I'm saying? We'll move forward and we'll
Stephen A. Smith.
I know, you know what I'm talking about? Let's move on. Let's move forward.
Goldberg at number 1. All right, nigga.
Hey, man, but speaking of number 1, let's go back and let's jump back to the beginning. Let's go to the beginning of the show. They had the little cold open, you feel me? And as you all know, the first match that kicked off of this show was the John Cena versus Brock Lesnar match, and that was your whole. You feel me? Look, these niggas just wanted to get the fuck up out of there. I'm not gonna lie to you. So they did the match. The shit rang. They did some wrestling moves. The bell rang again. They went the fuck home. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, Brock Lesnar got that win. You know what I'm talking about? Brock Lesnar got that win. And I don't know. Like, do we give a fuck, y'all?
No.
Like, do we give a fuck in the chat? Chat, do we give a fuck? I guess not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't know what. Like, I don't know what the next move is for Cena, for Brock even. Like, this whole match was like,
It was worse than 2014.
it was bad, bruh. It was just like we were saying, bro, just spamming finishers. Like, it felt like when we was talking in the group chat or whatever, you feel me? Like, it just felt like they were spamming finishers. Like, you get a, you feel me, F5, you get a F5, you get an attitude adjustment, you get an attitude adjustment. It was just like, bro, like, okay, what else are we doing here? Like, this, all right, cool. If this is how we opening up the shit, you feel me? I'm like, again, like, damn, like, maybe
This took me back to WrestleMania 2018 when it was Brock and Roman, and they just kept hitting finishers for no reason. No story, no reasoning, just, hey, finished. Hey, finished. Do it again. Do it again. Like, bro, what? Why? What's the point? Like, I'm bored. And we're 10 minutes into this damn show, and I am bored because you're hitting the finisher. Like, if I want to do this, I will load up 2K. I still ain't bought the shit, but I will load it up either way. This,
I mean,
I'm sitting here watching this match, and I'm like, this ain't on no Brock hater shit. Like most people online like to say, this ain't no John Cena hater shit. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, this is the match. My expectations for y'all was low, but god damn. Shit. this wow.
I feel like I set us up by going to the, you know what I'm saying, by jumping back and you feel me doing the first match when we was like, okay, cool. It's kind of souring on the overall event.
We went from sour to just straight up raw,
I mean,
straight up raw
bro,
dog shit.
that's not what this shit was, bro. Like Brock Lesnar is back to do the same fucking rerun shit. These niggas have already had this match. Like, if you've seen one, you've seen them all type shit at this point.
I think I said it on Friday. I think I said it on Friday yesterday. When I was watching the segment that he had with Corey Graves and Michael Cole, I was like, bro, Brock has been doing the same shit for over a decade, but this crowd eats it up. So it's like, from a crowd's point of view, they're gonna eat this shit. They're gonna eat this shit up. So they were like, why change the formula? But from a viewer who's watching at home, I could be doing jack shit else. I could literally just be like, honestly, real rap. If this was the main event, I would have been like, yo, I can go to bed. But it opened the show, and I'm like, bro, I want to go to bed. Like, either way, after Brock and Cena, I want to go to fuck to sleep because it's like, what was that? I don't know, man. Hey, this is what they paid for. This is what they brought him back for. So hey, have fun. We got what, 6 appearances of John Cena left. We got what, one more match before he calls it. Oh, 5. So we got what, one more match before he calls it quits. Kudos to John Cena. He had solid matches on his retirement tour, except for a couple, and then stinkers.
Yeah.
So it was like a mixed bag for the retirement tour. Hey man, if the agenda of saying Triple H and them are sabotaging his final run, I'm leaning towards that as well, because it's like this he had better matches in like 2007 than this shit.
Yeah, that shit was cheeks. Hey, brother, but hey, if you liked it,
whoop they do.
Salute to you, man. Salute to you.
If you like it, good for you.
Let's talk about some shit that we fucked with. Let's talk about some shit that was dope. Let's talk about some shit that went crazy.
Bang, 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 bang.
We now have officially a brand new women's world champion in Stephanie Vaquer, La Primera. Her and Io Sky put on a banger tonight. They did what they were supposed to do. You feel me? This match, I mean, this match was the best match on the card. We'll talk about some other shit that happened, but you feel me? When we talk about wrestling, you feel me? Yeah, this match was the best match. If we want to talk about smoke and mirrors, we'll get back to that. However, Io and Stephanie, they went crazy. I thought this match was dope. What were your thoughts on Io and Stephanie doing their thing? Chat, of course, feel free to chime in, do y'all thing. We'll do our best to do ours.
The Genius of the Sky and La Primera, Io Sky and Stephanie Velcro. I mean Vaquer. Let me put some respect on her name. Shout out to Naomi. She did her thing. They gave her some love on the card. Once again, congratulations to the bundle of joy that is coming soon. However, this match was everything I expected it to be, because I remember their first match that they had on Raw. And I was like, when that rematch happened, they will either live up to it or exceed that expectation. However, I am surprised that Asuka did not affect the outcome of this match. But there's a story to be told on Raw, I'm pretty sure. So, but once again, congratulations to Stephanie. Like that spiral tap, I'm a sucker for the spiral tap because, man, I loved it when AJ used to do it back in the day. Now he said he forgot it, but let's be real. He basically saying I'm too old for that shit, so he's not going to do the spiral tap no more. Like he's like, I'm bro, it's not happening. But Stephanie picked up that mantle and took it, and I'm like, yo, I love it. I love the way she does it. It's crisp and precise, and the fact that she hit it halfway across the ring, I'm like, this woman right here, this woman's right here is beast. Now, Triple H, you already barely booked her when she wasn't champion. Don't do that shit. Well, now that she's champion, like, bro, we need her to wrestle some more. Like, I understand you want to make the champions feel like a big deal when they don't wrestle, but it's like, we need to see the champion wrestling a lot more. You're doing that shit on SmackDown with Tiffany doing all the same wrestling, the same opponents. You can do the same thing on Raw. Like line them up and let her knock them down and give her a solid run as Women's World Champion. But yeah, I enjoyed this match immensely. Like the everything was very well balanced. Nothing felt off. Everything was crisp and precise, in my opinion. So hey, man, Stephanie, and honestly, Stephanie, shout out to you, but also Io, we got to give you might be in the running for Women's Wrestler of the Year for sure.
Yeah, I would say that she's like the MVP, bro. Like her selling in this match, like giving it up. You feel me? Like the working over the whole knee. Like you feel me? Like she kept reminding herself, like, "Yo, the knee is fucked up. The knee hurts." You feel me? Like kept grabbing at it. You feel me? Kept trying to, you know what I'm saying? Kept trying to work it out. Kept trying to stomp on it, and you know what I'm saying, give it some life or whatever. But she was fucked up as soon as Stephanie started doing them like corkscrews and dragon screws or whatever. You feel me? I'm talking about. But yeah, like I thought her working over the knee was really dope, and I thought Io just being the daredevil that she is was pretty much like her undoing in a sense. You feel me? Like she bit off a little bit more than she could chew, and like you said, there is a story to be told because on Raw, when Asuka pull up on her, like, hey, you said you wanted to do it by yourself. Now look what happened. We could have helped you, and now you look stupid. And that's kind of what it's gonna be like. But yeah, I can't wait to see it though. I can't wait to see it.
But yeah, shout out to the Fireball. They definitely do got a point. Triple H did stop having his champions wrestle on weekly TV after Seth got injured. Wrestling, I just noticed that.
Point. That is a very good point. Yeah,
it's like a nervous twitch. It's like he's like, yo, I don't want my champions to get injured over a nothing match.
We were having a lot more world title matches on Raw. Like that was the workhorse title. Remember? Was this person's I'm gonna wrestle and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna defend the championship and yeah.
Yeah, and that's when Roman made that promo. He's like, "Does workhorses work like this?"
Right. Yeah.
But nah, man, I enjoyed that match. Like, yo, shout out to Stephanie, shout out to EO, shout out to Oscar. Like, I'm loving this story that they're having with Oscar. That's why I brought that up, because they're giving me something to look for on the women's division that is non-title. Hell, even Rhea, I know she says she wants to get that title back. I know people want to bitch about it, but hey, Rhea is your top draw, so you're just gonna have to deal with that shit.
I agree with you there. Ain't nothing we can do about that shit. For real, for real.
Nope.
All right. You guys ready to laugh? Because I was watching this show, and up to the, like, before this happened, I was just like, all right, cool, man. It is what it is. Like, I signed up for this. I know what I asked for pretty much, and I'm they're giving me exactly what I'm willing to accept, I guess, at this moment. I don't know how to feel about this. This is my thoughts internally as I'm watching the show up until this point. And then the lights go out and the gong hits. An American Badass, Kid Rock, comes blasting on the radio, on the PA system, and the Undertaker drives out on his little motorcycle, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is the Undertaker doing here? What is the Undertaker doing here? I was also thinking to myself, hey, last time somebody came out here trying to do their thing on their little bike, somebody down there got ran over. I think you should be careful.
Mm-hmm.
However, these niggas basically did a whole little improv stand-up comedy bit so they could announce that Stephanie McMahon is the first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026.
Yeah. Reactions to that Undertaker bit, I was genuinely just asking why. Like, that was my entire reaction, because I'm trying to fight sleep to get through this main event. I was like, yo, I thought this was the main event. Why am I hearing a gong right now? Is it 2007 or 2025? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Then I hear I Am American Badass. I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, are we about to go through the Judgment Day of 2000 where The Rock got screwed over? My brain is trying to process all this shit. And then I'm like, oh, they out here flirting like they about to get married again. I thought somebody's about to get married. Somebody's getting, like, my brain is scattered. Keep in mind, it's damn near 10 o'clock. My brain is shut off. My brain shut off at 7. So my brain is not processing a lot of this shit right. So I'm just like, oh, okay, we're doing this. All right, cool. Congratulations. And then the announcement with Stephanie. I'm like, oh, okay. I take it. I'm like, I'll take that, because I'm not gonna hold you. Stephanie, over the years that I been watching wrestling. Yeah, support your local wrestling. But Stephanie, over the years that I've been watching, she has been an interesting figure across the board. Whether she's a manager, whether she's a general manager, whether she's a interesting wrestler over time, she definitely made you feel something when you watched her on that screen. Whether you loved her, whether you hated her, whether you were indifferent, you felt something. And if at this point, however you feel about the Hall of Fame and its legitimacy, that's your opinion. But if she were the one to go into the Hall of Fame, I'm not mad at it. The Fireball said putting yourself in the Hall of Fame is a bit silly to me, but Steph is the booker, so I can't be too mad. The Hall of Fame is fascinating. That's what I'm saying. The Hall of Fame is a fascinating thing, because all you have to do is be in good graces with that company to be in the Hall of Fame. That's literally it. Like, they just pick random people that they got a lot of good footage on that they can cram into a highlight package and say, boom, Hall of Fame. We're going to kiss your ass for about 5 minutes during the ceremony.
Yeah. Who can we sell this year?
You got so far you got Stephanie. I know they want to have him as a headline, but at some point they got to put Batista in there.
Yeah.
Because they announced him in 2020, but he didn't want to do it.
Yeah. He'll probably be a headliner, and I don't know. It ain't gonna be 2027.
Hell no. That man ain't going to Saudi Arabia.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh man.
Who is really left? Like what? Like I'm pretty sure they do what? A headliner, a tag team,
A woman,
but they already got the woman.
Stephanie count though? Does Stephanie count for that one, or is she gonna be like the honorary, the legend? She's clearly gonna be the headliner.
Yeah, so because they wouldn't have announced it in September of all months.
But I guess yeah, she's likely gonna be the woman that they induct, because like she has the accolades.
The only
Well,
person
in the ring, as far as she also held championships, so it's like
they definitely gonna highlight that her and Lita match, because they love highlighting that match.
Oh my god, it's super clippable.
But the only other person I can think of, he's just about to retire. They could just throw John Cena and make him the headline or co-headline, just to get it out the way.
They can do Jericho.
They can do Jericho because he's gonna be free in October.
Khalil says Hardy's.
I wouldn't be against it. I mean, they got a relationship with TNA.
I wouldn't be against it. Hardy's inducted into the Hall of Fame in Vegas. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Like, it's Vegas of all places, so it's like, hey, Hardy party in Las Vegas.
Right, bet it all.
Bet it all on the Hardys. And if they want to do a lot of, like, since they introduced that match of the legacy match, I'm interested to see what they do this year if they continue with. Like, I would probably put a Hell in a Cell match in there. So yeah, it's fascinating. But yeah, congrats to Stephanie. Like, I'm not one of those people like, oh my god, she don't deserve this, blah blah blah. She was influential to a lot of people as well. So I'm not finna rain on her parade. But at some point they need to give China her solo induction at some point.
You're right about that, man. At some point.
Hell, give Jazz one too.
Yeah, she's ready, man. Like, come on.
She's still shaping the future of the business right now.
Motto says Cena needs to challenge for the IC title, a title he never held. Cena versus Dirty Dom.
Fuck it, let that be his last match.
Yeah, it's gonna be Gunther.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he's off TV right now for a reason, so they could rehabilitate him and make him look like, you know, saying hopefully they'll forget that he lost last time he saw him.
That and he's injured, so it's a double edge.
Gunther's hurt?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like a minor injury, so it's not like. So it's like I'm gonna say it's a blessing in disguise, but it like coincides like, okay, hey, you got this little injury, let you heal up a little bit, and we'll pull you out. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said on TV. But he could just be fine, and they could have just put him off TV just to give him a break, spend time with his wife.
All right, bro.
Unlike MJF.
Hey man, MJF had 2 bangers back to back and lost. I told you niggas he was gonna lose 2 matches back to back. Watch on Dynamite, you gonna get the I hate everybody. If I can't be happy, nobody deserves happiness. I'm gonna burn the world down. I'm angry. I got my new hair plugs from Turkey. All of that shit. Y'all finna get it. I'm telling you.
I told racists to go kill himself and nobody will mourn him. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, I'm on your side on that one, Bucko. Yes, sir. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about this tag team match. We had a tag team match with the Usos sliding, pulling up back together. You feel me? They had to face off against Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, and the Brons did work. The Brons did they motherfucking thing, and the Brons I mean, hey, the Usos return, Usos reunion might be a little bit short lived after what happened here, man. Bronson, Reed, and Bron Breaker defeated the Usos on this motherfucking show, man. I'm just telling you, bro, what happened. I'm telling you what happened. Gresh, what did you think about this match? How did you feel about it, my guy?
Bron, stop tanning. God damn it. However, I actually enjoyed this. It was solid. Like it was kind of in the same ballpark to me as the main event. Like my expectations, because I've been seeing them in some way, shape, or form clashing with a version or a variation of the Usos on Raw every week, to the point where my brain is kind of like to them facing off at this point. However, the interesting wrinkle in the armor was LA Knight being inserted as the special guest referee. I appreciate them continuing the story a little bit, even though they didn't really do too much of that. Like, I would have thought he would have affected the outcome, but he didn't. The steel chair more so affected the outcome because Jey Uso was gushing, and he didn't even hit himself. The leg, the leg literally scraped his forehead, and he started bleeding like crazy.
That was wild, but like it just happened so fast, bro. It was just like, huh? Like it took a second. Shout out to V. Shout out to Hang 'em High. He did the super phantom slow mo. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They're watching it like 3-4 times back to back, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That shit went,
But he got grazed. You know what I'm saying? And
that's all it takes.
before you know it, he was leaking.
Yeah, that's all it takes. People thought he hit himself. I'm like, nah, it was a simple, like a graze. Brother was gushing.
Shout out to y'all that are watching, you feel me, the video version. Y'all talking about, you see this man, you feel me, with the blood all over his face, blood on the leaves, blood on the yeet. You know, talking about all this shit. It was real bad for my guy for a second. Hopefully he doesn't have a concussion or something like that, because it seemed like they went to the finish immediately after that that whole situation happened. I saw the isolated clip. I had to double back because I didn't see it live. I didn't notice it live, but LA Knight definitely called for the finish. He was like, "Hey, spear." You feel me?
He's like, hey, take it home.
Yeah, bro. Like this shit ain't cool. You feel me? Like when he saw the blood, he looked at Jay and he was like, "Oh shit." You feel me? Like he did this like to himself. He was like, "That nigga fucked up." You feel me? Like, damn.
He's like, hey, bud, you good? No, you ain't good. Take it home. Wrap this shit up. But nah, man, this was solid. Like I enjoyed. I was kind of mad that they stopped the down sits day one ish version just for the main event ish, but because I'm like, it's the same tempo. You literally could have just did the same thing with that song. But I get they want to continue to get Jay's theme and entrance over, and Jimmy is a big fan of Jay, so he's not gonna stop the spotlight.
Let's open it up. What did you think about how they did that whole presentation of the Usos entrance to, we gonna show ESPN how WWE get down. Everybody, we gonna turn the lights low. You feel me? Put your motherfucking cell phones up in the sky. You know what I'm talking about? I need to see all them flashlights, and we gonna go crazy. And so I thought it was like, it looked cool at first, but then like they just kept going. So I was just like, oh, you feel me? But that's neither here.
It's another case. No, it's another case.
Fuck my opinion.
No. Let's keep it there, because it's a similar situation that I be feeling, because I'm like, okay, cool. It's just me, Oos. Day one is all right, cool. But then when they get the encore, that's when they lose me. Because I'm like, my nigga, it's the same song. Don't stop it. Just keep going. If at this point. And then just do it again. And I'm like, all right, bro. So
Is this Cody Seth thing? That's what's happening like on the post show, I guess. Maybe for Crown Jewel.
Oh, that That crown jewel match.
But that's only supposed to be like a Saudi Arabia thing, right? I don't know.
We'll find out.
I thought they said the titles were only in Saudi. But yeah, hopefully Jey Uso doesn't have a concussion. These guys had a pretty good match with Bronson, Reed, and Braun Breaker. Also, I'll give it up to Bron and Bron. I appreciate that they have found common ground on a look. They got the jackets with the spikes on them, you know what I'm talking about? You feel me? They handling business, you know what I'm saying? They really out here with it, and I feel like they're trying. I appreciate when people give it the good old college try, and that's what it seems like here. There was some effort. There's been effort into their gear and all of that shit. You feel me? And also, I wasn't feeling Bronson Reed with the little chinchillas and shit like that. I didn't know who the fuck he thought he was. So, there's that. I'm just being honest with you guys. Anyways, so the last match on the card that we're going to talk about here today is the mixed tag match between Becky, Seth, and then of course CM Punk and AJ Lee. And as you all know, the Brooks family came away with the win. And they defeated Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch here. This was what I was talking about when I said if you want to talk about smoke and mirrors, then we can have another conversation. EO and Steph, best match on the night. This match, however, is what Triple H was talking about when he did that whole, sports is entertainment, yada, 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 yada. That's what this shit was. They did this whole thing where they did basically the first act of this match was let's play keep away and let's keep AJ out of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Me. This whole match was built around the AJ Lee hot tag.
Yep.
Keeping her out of the ring, building and building and building and building to crescendo, and then boom, you feel me? I thought that this was an amazing match. I didn't think it was better than Becky and I didn't think it was better than EO and Stephanie. You feel me? But I thought that first of all, I thought that this entire feud, at least this chapter of the CM Punk and Seth Rollins feud has hit a 10 out of 10, knocked it out of the park every time they've gone out. Tonight, Becky and Seth pulling up and with a little purple people eater suits on. You feel me? I thought that was fire.
Like a bunch of Pop-Tarts.
Bro, I'm saying, but they for sure look like them little Pop-Tart things, huh? For sure. That is hilarious. Yo, no, they just trying to get their fits off, bro. This whole shit and it's surrounded by them saying, yo, I think we should be paired together on TV again. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else other than they know they got a stylist now, and them they gonna look good as fuck together on TV. You feel me? All the pics, flick it up. You feel me? We here with it. You know what I'm talking about? Looking like big action, big money, big stars. You know what I'm talking about? However, when we talk about this match, like we said, they built the whole thing around the AJ Lee hot tag. Let me pull up my notes here, man. They had this whole thing where like whatever, but I was gonna say something stupid and I don't want to regret it later. But Seth Rollins, this nigga was irritating as fuck the whole match. The whole match, bro. The whole match. He did this whole thing where they was trying to do like a little double team or whatever, and he picked up Becky and tried to throw her onto Punk. Punk moved. He like, oh shit, I fucked up. Oh my god, my bad, baby. I love you. Don't make me sleep on the couch tonight. Type shit. You feel me? He gets to skipping around AJ. He gets to skipping around CM Punk. He doing the whole shit, talking dumbass shit to her about coming back and fucking up the whole game plan. And me and Becky, we the main event. We really the ones out here. We make this shit look good. We the champions. They don't mean shit. You feel me? And I just, you know.
Yeah, I just laugh because I'm like, my nigga, you're the co-main event.
Yeah. But what did you think about how the crowd reacted to AJ's hot tag? And honestly, like that first act, it like we knew, and I think pretty much everybody can see that they were building to the AJ Lee hot tag. So everybody kind of was waiting for that, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the hot tag happened, the shit picked up. But where are you at on it at that point?
Well, 5 minutes into it, I was dozing off because I was just exhausted. But however, like I told you before we went live, that hot tag woke me up because I knew where they was going with it. I'm like, oh, they're building to AJ's hot tag because I'm interested in AJ doing her thing. But no, they built it up and it happened. So I enjoyed it. I love the fact that the crowd actually ate it up. Everything that she did, it was crazy. Like I appreciate because the one thing if you're watching wrestling, if the crowd doesn't give a shit, it makes the match a little bit boring, just a little bit. So the fact that they was eating up pretty much everything, I can appreciate that. So, but yeah, I definitely enjoyed it when as soon as that hot tag hit, and I'm like, and she started wrestling. I wouldn't say that she was 100% fluid because, like I said, ring rust. It's been over a decade. You're not gonna hit everything out of the park, but you can tell that she was like, I wouldn't say she was hesitating, but you can tell that she was like, okay, please don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up. And she didn't because she still got it. It's been a decade. She looked the same. She looks great. She looked great in the ring. No complaints from me.
No complaints from me either. I thought her footwork was pretty good. She was prancing around the ring and shit whole time. You feel me? Bouncing off the ropes. Her character work is amazing. You feel me? Like she was doing hella little. She was doing all the little things in between moves. Like everything that she did made sense. You know what I'm talking about? Like I thought it was dope. You feel me? I thought first of all, I thought the way they did the hot tag was amazing. You feel me? When CM Punk hit Rollins with that GTS, he sold that shit and was out like a light. You know what I'm talking about? And then she got in and started doing her motherfucking thing, and they started doing all the double team moves. All the double team moves. All the double team moves came into play, bro. They was doing all of the shits. Everything you could think of. Double pedigrees, double knees in the corner. You feel me? Double, what was it? What's the shit? Double shining wizards. You feel me? Like all that shit. They went outside of the ring. Go ahead.
The Black Widow and the Sharpshooter. Even though Seth gave him the wrong leg, but that's for those technical nerds.
Hey man, right? Yeah, I know, huh? The Black
I
Widow.
had to give the technical nerds some shit. Like we had to give them some, give them a little nugget. Like, hey, I know my stuff. I pay attention,
bro. They did the whole thing where when AJ had the Black Widow on Becky and Seth came in there and pulled her off, and he looked like he was finna toss her. You feel me? Back with like a back body drop or whatever. You feel me? And she flipped and reversed that into a Black Widow on him. I was like, yeah, that was a great sequence. I thought that was fire. You know what I'm saying? But no, this was a pretty good match. This is a pretty good match. I thought when they went outside the ring and did the whole thing on the tables, and they tried to do what was it? They was gonna do the manhandle slam, and then Punk was gonna do the pedigree, but then of course Becky and Seth end up doing the reversals, and Becky just threw AJ at Punk, bro. Like I'm like, you can't be doing that, blood. Like that ain't cool.
This is where I laugh because I'm like, bro, logically, AJ is heavy as shit to cause the table to break. But when you look at her, you like, bro, she's just a grasshopper in a haystack.
Right.
She's like knee high and 140 pounds soaking wet. Like like that table should not have broken like that. But I get it. It was cool though. Like that was just my brain. That's what I'm saying. After a certain time, my brain just starts tweaking out a little bit. But nah, I enjoyed. This was actually the longest AJ has wrestled on main WWE TV during her entire career. When you think about it,
This match was a half hour. It was like 29 minutes.
yeah, they could barely get they could barely get him 60 seconds back in the day.
Yeah, she
Didn't know who you were.
match this long.
I think the longest match she's ever had, and that's just me off the top because that's how long I've been watching. I think the longest she's ever had was like maybe 8 minutes, maybe 9, and that was because her and Caitlyn ignored them telling them to go home. I think she told a story, or she told an interview where they ignored the call to go home and it just kept going.
Huh.
And had a good match.
Cool. That's kind of fire.
I think that was the Divas title match that they when she won the first time. I believe that was one. Someone who's a more of a hardcore AJ fan can definitely correct me either in the comments or on social media, but I definitely recall her saying that they went overtime purposely because it's like, what are you gonna do? She's like, it's like basically something on the case of like, hey, instead of asking for permission, babe, ask for forgiveness later.
I was finna say that. Yep, I love that. That's what it's all about, man. Pro wrestling, bro. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Ask for forgiveness instead of asking for permission. Like, what kind of person would you rather be? Take chances, get messy. Whatever Miss Frizzle said on the Magic School Bus. I'm that old. Anyways, so but the shit was dope. I thought all the double team moves was fire. Punk hitting the stomp on Rollins after he tripped AJ.
Mm-hmm.
The sharpshooters, like we had already mentioned, like, bro, it was just filled with a lot of dope shit. And I like what Fireball said. It's what Triple H says WWE is in the best way. You know, that whole little supercut of all the time Triple H has said, it's what we do, it's what we do, it's what we do, it's what we do. When we do what we do, it's how we do what we do. You know, all of that shit. That's exactly what this match was, bro. That's what this match was. And this match was probably the best representation of what sports entertainment is and what people can expect to see on ESPN. That's what they're going to try to deliver in most cases. Shit like that. I thought that what they did here was fire. And then like just the story that they told entangled throughout the whole match. I thought that was worth it. I thought that was worth it. And I'm excited to see what happens next. Like, what are they, you know what I'm saying? What's the next move?
Becky and AJ
singles matches. You feel me? I made you tap a little bit of it. You feel me? I'm talking about, and you know what I'm saying? I need my cheese.
Hold that IC title tight. I'm coming for it.
Let me get that. You know what I'm
and we
talking
definitely getting that one-on-one Punk versus Seth match at some point. Whenever, hopefully they don't drag it out too long, but yeah, they definitely got to wrap that up. So
I'm thinking either a Raw or a Saturday night's main event, because based on what people are saying in the chat, it's Cody and Seth at what's it called, at Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel's in Perth, so it's not even in Saudi.
I know, but also after that is Survivor Series, so that's War Games. I'm just thinking, like, when else can they have it other than Saturday night's main event? Blah 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 blah. Shout out to my nigga King. You feel me? He said, "Here, let y'all know, fed bad, and nobody on that show is invited to the festies." Listen, my brother. You could have joined in on the hate brigade at the beginning of the show, because we got all the
hate out of our system.
We got all the necessary bullshit out the way quick. The last match, the first match, you feel me? I mean, and look, I tried to take it easy on the Usos and shit, you feel me? Because Jay out there bleeding and shit, and it didn't look like niggas planned to do that, you feel me? Oh, also, Stephanie's in the Hall of Fame. Just recapping for my guy. A bunch of bullshit that we covered at the beginning of the show. Now we just talking about shit that was okay, you feel me, on the way out type shit. Hey, and see, you just That's why I fucks with you. Anyways, but yeah, it's like when we started talking about the whole mixed tag match and the length of how long, you know what I'm saying, AJ's matches have been on in her career. You feel me? Like, yeah, this supersedes all of that shit. So I don't know. Let's see if her and Becky can, you know, duplicate that shit. You feel me, in a one-on-one situation, because that's definitely where they're headed. You know what I'm about. But hey, I'm more excited to see what's gonna happen with Asuka and Io. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, man, so
But yeah, I just checked the post show. They basically held the titles over each other's heads. You know, they probably gonna do a champion versus champion at some point. I doubt they're gonna unify the titles again because they already got an undisputed title, even though they retired the Universal title. So it's just the WWE Championship now.
that ain't it, bro.
So it's like, just get that. Honestly, if they want to hold off Punk and Seth just to get that out the way, go for it, and then run back Team Punk versus Team Seth at Survivor Series
type shit,
and then have the final match happen on a Raw or something afterwards, and call it a day.
Yeah, well, speaking of calling it a day, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the motherfucking channel. This upcoming week, we got a few things in rotation. As you feel me? If you subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/Public Enemies, a brand new episode of And His Name is John Cena. That'll be up on Monday, Tuesday, Gresh Unleashed, right here, YouTube, Twitch, X, all the shit. You feel me? All the platforms. You on Facebook too, right? You feel me? Facebook, all the ism, man.
We got the Wrestle Talk for y'all old folks on Facebook.
Make sure y'all fuck around with the fuck arounds. You feel me? And then we be right back at it. Y'all talk about with the flagship on Thursday to, you know what I'm saying, talk about all the fallout from WrestlePalooza and the fallout from All Out. You feel me? And you can ball out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk about when you come through and fuck around with your fellas. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Hey, follow the gang at Public Enemies HQ, all social media platforms across the board. Shout out to CJ. He is the new Public Enemy #1. He did his motherfucking thing. Shout out to my guy. You feel me? He is out on assignment. You feel me? And we got some more ism coming. You feel me? I can't tell y'all too much. You feel me? I can't tell y'all too much. Gresh, holla at him. Let him know something. You feel me?
Will is the cream of the crop. Rises to the top. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. You can follow me at It's Gresh, AO is Gresh everywhere else. Gresh Unleashed Pod, as we just mentioned. And make sure you guys tap into the main YouTube channel. I am currently working to get that one back up and popping, to get my retrospectivisms back on the rotation, talking some old shit, some new shit. But that whatever we don't talk about here, just to have a good fun. So basically, my channel is going to become one of those old school wrestling fan pages where we just talk shit about the old days and possibly some of the new days, depending on how we feel, just to get that channel back active. It ain't gonna be gaming. If you were hoping that it was gonna be gaming, those days are long gone. Your boy has practically moved on from those days because these games are kind of shit. So I'm just not finna keep wasting my money and time. But yeah, well, make sure you guys tap into Enemies. And speaking of games, Enemies Arcade is definitely popping off next month for sure, because my schedule just been going like crazy. But I definitely made it my mission to have October really pop up, and literally it's gonna be B Cujo, me and the crew, doing our thing, just chilling, talking shit, and just playing games. Whatever game we decide to throw on, we're gonna do it. But yeah, man, it's all love and peace over here, my brothers. So with that being said, take us home, my brother.
At oh my God, Graham, everywhere like air. You know what I'm talking about? Beat me there, don't meet me there. We gonna do what we gonna do, man. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Make sure you stay true, stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. We definitely appreciate y'all for pulling up. You feel me? You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Y'all be smooth, y'all be good, y'all be great. Deuces. Till next time.
Ooh, yeah.